So just recently we finished up a roof and a homeowner called me back and said they are seeing light in their roof. Is that a problem? If you're seeing light sources come in from outside of the roof when you turn the lights off, is it a possibility for a leak? In a lot of the scenarios, believe it or not, it is not an issue. Most of the time when I see this is before we install a roof and maybe they don't have something called drip edge on the eaves. That light's going to bounce off the gutters. It's going to reflect underneath the gap in the plywood. That doesn't mean it's going to leak. That just means the light is able to get inside there. Also, ridge vent. Ridge vent is a form of exhaust, meaning it needs to breathe. So when you look up at the top ridges in the attic space and you see a light strip going across the top, there's nothing wrong with that. That just means it's doing its job. What I was called out for was there was a light that was coming in through one of the exhaust vents. And I was like, I know we usually seal these, let me just go up and make sure. What was happening was their gap right there, the light was coming down and up through and you could see it. Now, because there's a drip cap, and I'll put a picture up so you can see what I'm talking about, over the top of that flue pipe, there was no chance of water getting in there. But the light was still coming through. So I made sure I resealed it, and even though the light was still coming through, we knew it wasn't going to be a big issue, so problem solved. So don't necessarily be worried just because you're seeing light coming in your roof. Have it inspected and make sure it's not an issue and that it's just the way it is built.